behind the indecision. Okay, now let's talk a bit about objections, which are reasons the prospect is giving not to buy. As we mentioned earlier, at least one chapter in every sales book maps out a strategy for overcoming objections. You'll find that there are as many approaches as there are sales books. These books fly off the shelves because many salespeople have a fear of objections and believe that there is some magic to managing them. Salespeople often experience objections as personal rejection, or at the least, rejection of our performance as a salesperson. Listen carefully. If you want to become more successful in sales, change your mind, change your belief about objections. Learn to experience objections as indicators of how you are relating and communicating with others. Objections are great tools for measuring our effectiveness. When you change your belief and see objections as indicators for improvement in the way you communicate, you will notice the fear begin to disappear and sales effectiveness will grow. So let's talk about objections. And please remember, indecision sounds hesitant. Objection sounds like a decision has been made. A quick compliance note here. If your prospect says she's not interested or directly indicates that she wants the sales conversation to stop, that is the time to thank her for her time and move on. Objections are stated as a reason not to buy. For example, objection, I don't need it, versus indecision, I'm not sure if I need it. Objection, I can't afford it. Indecision, I'm not sure if we can afford this. And one more example, objection, I have enough insurance. Indecision, I don't know, I'm not sure. If you were to read all the chapters on handling objections in sales books, you'd discover that prospects make their initial not to buy decision based on a few very basic reasons. She doesn't think she has the need. She doesn't feel a sense of urgency to say yes now. This is closely tied to the idea that she doesn't see she has a need. Another possible reason is she doesn't believe we have the right solution or the right answer for the need she is aware of. Or lastly, she doesn't have sufficient trust in the company or in us in order to select us to fill her need. This is very important to building trust and rapport with prospects. When working with an objection, remember that you aren't trying to convince her or change her mind. It's important to understand that as adults, we believe our own experience and knowledge. That's all we have to go on. So when we're working with objections, what we're attempting to do is open our prospect's mind to new information, raise awareness, or a confirmation of something she knows